So we all know, because we've been told loads and loads of times, that the golf ball doesn't lie. Right guys, we've all heard that phrase loads and loads of times in the past. We've seen our ball shaped from left to right or right to left, and somebody's said that because the ball's done that, the club face has been pointing here at impact and the path of the club has gone one way, and that's what's created the shape of shot. So we're going to see, guys, does the golf ball always tell the truth? And if it's lying, why is the ball doing what it does? Right then guys, so the beauty is with launch monitors, I'm using Trackman, but there's lots of good stuff out there. With launch monitors, we're much more informed now as to why a golf ball flies like it does. And we're very, very understanding that with driver particularly, the ball sets off very, very close to where the club face points, and then the path of the club will influence the strike. So if my club face was pointing straight, the ball's going to set off pretty straight. If my club's moving to the right, the ball will shape right to left. If it's shaping from left to right, left to right. So I'm going to hit a couple of shots, and we're going to look at how the ball's shaped, what the club face and the path have actually done, because ultimately, if that's absolutely true every time, the golf ball won't lie. The golf ball's flight will tell us exactly how we've delivered the golf club, and if we understand that, we would know what to change in order to hit better shots. But we need to decide, does the golf ball always tell the truth? So, let's go first one, and off we go. So we've seen the ball setting off down the right, shaping back to target, so drawing from right to left with a club face that was 4 degrees open to target and still 2.5 degrees open to the club path. So we can see even though the club face is 4 degrees open to target, the strike being 19 millimeters out of the toe, the gear effect on the driver has actually made the ball shape from right to left, even though we've got a path that is left of the club face. So that was interesting, wasn't it, there? Because the shape of the shot and the numbers didn't kind of match up for the shape of shot we'd have expected to see, but that was all down to where that contact point was on the club face. So let's hit another one, and again, let's see if the golf ball tells the truth. So we see a ball setting off left, fading back, so shaping from left to right, and yet we've got a club face that's nearly 4 degrees close to the club path, so the ball should be shaping from right to left. So even though the club face is nearly 4 degrees close to the path, we can see a 9 millimeter strike out the heel, again the gear effect on the driver, making the ball shape from left to right rather than right to left. So again, the delivery of the club did not give me the shape of shot that you would have expected from there. So we can see it's a real minefield, and particularly when I'm down at work, I get lots of guys, I'll walk past guys on the range, they may be shaping the ball from left to right and they're telling me that they know they're swinging out to win. They don't know they're swinging out to win. The first thing they need to be aware of is where that contact point is. You know, if the contact point's very centered, then you're getting better idea of that. But the roll and bulge on the driver face particularly can really accentuate the shape of shot down to the strike. Now certain manufacturers, TaylorMade for example, with their twist face technology, say in theory that should help get the shots a little bit more online. So it becomes even more difficult. Now, obviously not all you guys are going to be in a position where you can practice on Trackman or kind of GC Quad or GC2 and HMT like the other pros here have got. But you could use impact tape, you could spray something on the face, but strike is king. Have a look at strike. Make sure that from wherever your strike pattern is, you understand how that's going to influence your shot. Only when that strike is in the middle are you getting a fair representation as to what that club face has done and what the path of the club has done. But all in all, Does the ball flight tell the truth? No, it doesn't, because it's down to strike. So the golf ball can lie. I don't think too many golf balls will be upset about that. But make sure that strike's good. Make sure you understand your strike patterns in order to understand your ball flight, and only then are you really, really going to improve your golf. Right guys, so you can see there, even though it was only a few shots, the way I delivered the golf club would have suggested one particular kind of shape of shot, but actually the strike on the club face, because the design of a metal wood, completely overrode those launch conditions and shaped the ball complete opposite. It's why it's really important when you're practicing that you are able somehow to see what the strike is, particularly with driver, but with any other club. Because strike is king, and strike will absolutely override that club face and that path. And without knowing strike, you're going to get the wrong feedback and you're not going to improve as a golfer. So guys, hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, like and share it. Comment below, I'll get back to as many people as I can. If you've enjoyed the video, click the subscribe button, ring the notification bell. Make sure you get my content as soon as it drops. Follow me on all my social media platforms, all under Ali Taylor Golf. Hopefully catch up with some guys down here soon. Stay in contact.